Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading today. So, we are going to be focusing on what you're releasing, what you're bringing in, and what you need to focus on. So, let's get into it. And first, we are going to look at your archetype. So, what archetype you are embodying in this period in time of your life, which character you are playing. Let us see. Okay, so who is Aquarius embodying at this time? Okay, wow, pretty good one. God, the Almighty. So it says light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Shadow attributes, despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So it's beautiful. So you can either be benevolent and free people and be unconditionally loving. And I believe that is more of the vibes here. Just being a... realizing the beautiful powers that we all hold within us and using those for good, using those to free people of their constraints. Or, I mean, we could use that for the opposite as well, but let's hope for benevolence and not malevolence. Okay. So let's see what you're releasing here. Okay, what is Aquarius releasing? Just a few cards, please. What is it that they're releasing? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. I'll show you. Maybe working too hard. Let's see. Okay. Judgment. Okay, can we get one more? 1 to 2 more, please. Maybe taking your purpose too seriously, or what it is you do so seriously. Maybe having a little more fun with it. Get one more card. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe you're releasing overthinking your purpose and what you're here to do. Because really being godly or godlike is enjoying life and our, you know, our purpose as well, and not being so serious about it, not being so in our heads about it. And so that's kind of what I'm picking up here, yeah, maybe allowing yourself to kind of let go a little bit, not be so serious or uptight or, yeah. It's like maybe being lost in the mind and being more in the heart. And realizing that you do have a higher purpose, that you do have a calling from a higher power, or the power within yourself, your higher self. Yeah, maybe you're releasing having, I just get this feeling of being very, taking it very seriously, and maybe I mean, I don't feel like it's using your power against people. I really don't. I feel like you really do want to help people. And it's just like maybe you're realizing that the best way to do that is not by being like, okay, this is this and this and this is what you need to do. If you listen to me, this is, you know, what you need to do. It's like maybe doing it in a different way, where it's like, yes, you're very intelligent and you're very good at communicating. And this is saying maybe that you're kind of switching into a new way of doing things, where it's like maybe this wasn't getting you as far as you thought it would. Or, yeah, maybe you just need to meditate more or get more heart-based instead of being so kind of analytical about your purpose, or so in the mind about it, trying to figure it out and trying to look at it and, yeah, see it with almost like logical or judgmental eyes. Yeah. And like just more kind of being yourself and going with it and just being natural and open a little more. Okay. So, let's see what you're bringing in, Aquarius. So what is Aquarius bringing in? The moon, unknown. Maybe, yes, you're going more intuition. Okay, exactly. You're coming less, so you're releasing being so much in your mind, in your head about what it is you're here to do, how you're going to accomplish it, how you're going to get it done. And you're switching now. So you're going into a phase where now you're listening more to your intuition. You're going a little more in the feminine aspects of yourself and diving into the waters of emotion. And I think that's what's really going to balance you out, because I feel like you really have you have the mind down. You have mastered the mind. And now I think your next goal to really balance you out as your highest version, you have to go more emotional. And I think that's what you're realizing here is like, okay, I'm going to let go of like being so in the head, being so trying to figure this out. Yeah. And I'm going emotional. I'm going to dive into my intuition. I'm going to listen to my intuition more and really get in touch with it. And I'm going to take my time, do my due diligence, and kind of start from square one with this, because it's like, it's learning all of the, it's like we could know so much about spirituality or about certain subjects. And it's like, but we could re-watch or re-listen or reread something with different eyes or with a different intention going into it and see everything so differently. So that's what I feel like you're doing. And it's like, okay, you're taking this, I can tell, very seriously, and you want to do this well and do it right. And not that there is like a right or wrong way at all, but I feel like you just want to make sure you get, it's like the basics are so important. It's like laying the right soil, putting the right seeds, like making the signs for the seeds. It's just doing your due diligence and starting from square one on a new aspect of maybe the same subject. So it's like, I looked at this from an intellectual point of view and I understand it, and that's amazing. But now I have to look at it from an emotional point of view, and I see it, it's like it will show me things way differently. And I think that's what you're kind of focusing on right now. Just going at it from a different perspective and learning so much from even things that you thought you already understood. And maybe you didn't, maybe it's like a whole new understanding for you. But this is, yeah, saying like, take your time, slow and steady. Really dive deep into the waters of the unknown, of what you don't know. Yeah. You have the 7 of Cups here. I see you seeing all of the different ways that you could look at this, all of the different subjects, all of the different versions of you. Yeah, this is like a really interesting energy. You're seeing just how much there is, like how much the emotional and intuitive side of even you is going to open up yourself so much to you. Like you're going to, it's a new Pandora's box that you get to open and really dive in, and you're going to see so many different sides of you and yourself, and you get to really analyze these emotional versions of you and see what works and what's not working for you, what's helpful, what isn't. And also all of the potentials that come out of this, that go from diving into your emotions and digging those up and looking at them with your mind, with an analytical, you know, eyesight or perspective here, but still honoring all the emotional sides of you and seeing yourself in all these, you know, new ways, which is going to really bust you open into a whole new world, into a whole new evolved version of you with so much potential and so many different paths you could go down. So that's very, very cool. And yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the 2 sevens. So yeah, it's like you're doing the work that needs done, you're picking the fruit, and once you really get into this emotional side of things, you're going to really see yourself maturing and just becoming new and becoming like the best version of yourself. That's going to be the most ripest, sweetest, and just whole version of you, because it's like not only do you understand it mentally, but now you get to feel and really taste the deeper parts of you and the deeper sides of life. And I think that's going to be very rewarding for you. And yeah, it's very simple and sweet and beautiful. And yeah, the Emperor, beautiful. You are taking charge. It's like this is going to make you so well-rounded as a leader, because I do feel like you are definitely a leader, whether that be in work, in your family aspects, or just maybe you own your own business. But this is going to make you such a more well-rounded leader, teacher, business person, mother, father, whatever it is. You're going to be so on it, because now you're going to be balanced, not only in your mind and understanding things intellectually, how to do it, planning, organizing, doing all those things that you do so well, but you're also going to be emotionally understanding, and it's going to make you better in your relationships with people you deal with, because you understand yourself better. You understand the emotional sides to you, and that there are these really deep and sometimes dark, and that will be uncovered as well, and we have to look at that and love that as well and understand that, because that's what God does. He sees the darkest parts of us and loves them anyway. And I think that will be, you know, easy for you to do, because you are an intellect, and you know that these things, these dark things exist, and they live within each and every one of us. So I believe you're really going to start uncovering these things, and it's just going to allow you to be a much more balanced human being, and just and a lot more successful. And I think life's going to be easier for you as well. It's like everything's going to start really falling into play here. And yeah, it's just going to boost you as a professional, as a human in general. Yeah, you're just going to be this like unstoppable character. Like you're going to have it all. Like you've mastered the mind and the heart, and what else is there to do? It's just like master your craft, master life, and yeah, kill it. So that's amazing, Aquarius. Holy shit. Beautiful, guys. Yes. Yes. It's like rocking every aspect of your life to such a high degree. You're like, all right, what's next? Throw it at me. Let's go. Like I'm balanced. I'm good. I understand myself. I'm there. Okay, these flies, man. I swear, they know they're dying soon because it's fall, and they're just like trying to hang on here. Okay. So what should Aquarius be focusing on? Nice. So, yes, your emotions. You got the King of Cups. Your emotional side of you, understanding the deep emotional wisdom that you carry, and deep understanding. And this may help. So if you have family, if you have kids, or just people around you, nieces, nephews, cousins that you love and that you can really be emotional with, and when you're with them, notice your emotions when you're with them. Like, notice what you're feeling, and if you want to cry, and just the joy it brings you. It's like, I think you're really starting to come in touch with those sides of yourself, and maybe that's listening to beautiful music, or seeing a beautiful painting, or creating a beautiful piece of art. Whatever that is for you, it's the universe is telling you to dive into your emotional self. You have a deep well of wisdom, and you have a lot to uncover there, and a lot of, I think, yourself that is still yet to come out, and it's just waiting there for you to dive in and to dig it up, and to see it, and to love it, and to, you know, bask in it. And it's going to make you so beautiful, more than you already are, which is incredibly beautiful. But it's just going to balance both the masculine and feminine within you, and that makes you a perfect leader. It makes you your highest version of yourself. It allows you to see the God within you, which allows you then to see the God within everything else and everyone else. And that just makes life enjoyable so much for you and for those around you. So do what makes you happy, what makes you joyful. And if you get sad, that's okay. And really dive in. What made you sad? What made you upset? Why did I get upset? And then really give your emotional self the time that it deserves, because it's really your inner child who is asking for attention, and who just wants to be seen. And so give yourself that, and you'll be amazed at what beauty comes out of that. Okay, so Aquarius, what a reading. I'm excited for you guys. Okay, yeah, the Hangman. I just want to see what's, there you go, the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. This could be literally doing yoga or meditation, but this is just having a space where you can be alone and dive into your emotional self, see things from a different light, go into your, you know, your deep rooted, this could be guilt or shame, or just what makes you truly sing, what makes life good for you, and dive into that and see what comes out. And, you know, make an intention for in your mornings that I want to sit with myself and see what comes up, and just look at it and, yeah, feel it. Don't be afraid of it. See it for what it is and the beauty that it'll bring you. Okay, Aquarius, that was your reading today. Thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate your energy. This is beautiful energy, and I wish you nothing but the best on your journey forward. I know it's going to be so rewarding and so amazing for you. And if you did like this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel, just so I know you're enjoying it and you can see more videos as they come. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to see you on the next video. Okay, guys, all of my love. Peace.